5 regions, 50 teams, over 1,800 matches per year. Onivia, League of Legends highlights heaven.
Lissandra's something that we talked a lot about pre-Worlds as possibly a big pick, but this is the first time it's actually made an appearance. So, curious to see how Westor pilots that one up against Ryu's Rise, and the last lock-in is going to
get Vander's flash on the back end, but H2K is definitely happy with this.
Teleport pop, Vander wants to go in here, Mountain Forgiven just on, the leash was on Albus, but it doesn't matter, the teleport from Otowanme instantly exhausted, Ace in the hole is gonna nail onto the back of the head, and this is gonna be it, first blood over to Ryu.
Coordination out of Ace.
Playing a bit more like a team.
Now they're enabling themselves. Otowanme, though, he is going to be in some trouble. The red carpet's thrown down. He flashes right away from it. Jankos tags in. They look for Ziv. They take him down. The teleport's still going. Oto's still alive. Jankos is going to get the pick on the Mountain. Westor's here. The shock blast doesn't go. Jankos decides to opt out. He gets taken out by Westor, but the claw does not finish in time. He gets the double onto Oto, though.
Now they're picking up these residual turrets that they chipped down earlier on the side lanes.
Haven't had any trouble, but Otowanme might just be in. It knocks Ziv back, but Mountain is right at his flank, and he's got no mana. He's got nothing to work with, just a flash trying to make his escape, and Jankos comes to the rescue, but just too late. Mountain picks up the return kill.
Using your gap closer into a minion wave, usually, man, it's quiet, but peekaboo says Westor, he finds out, and suddenly everything starts falling down again.
Albus is there. Jankos, he's just going to get bursted out of this one. Albus does take him down. Teleports flying to get the headbutt pulled, and they just nail Westor in the back of the head. Vander finishes off the kill. Forgiven inside the pit, trying to take down on, but the summoner heal comes through. Mountain over the wall, ejects. Ziv is going down. So H2K, despite losing their jungler, managed to pick up this fight, and they party portal in, looking for on, and they cut off AHQ. That's one more kill. What else can they get? Goodbye, Mountain, unless he can keep the tunnels going. Ace in the hole will not be enough, and he makes his great escape.
Corner. Their jungler is still in the base here, so this is a little bit risky.
Certainly is. Tunnel comes back out there. No, there is none around the Baron pit. They have the damage to get it done.
Oh! He got it! Are you kidding me?
Somebody blocks that counter Q. How can you let her do that? That's impossible.
The most ridiculous Baron steal.
Support.
Mistakes can be made. All time will tell to see if they manage to push back into this one. Down goes the red carpet. Jankos Vander tanking it up. Vander has a lot of health bars still left to go, and they've rooted Mountain up. He tries to go back, but Jankos is isolated, and the rest of the team collapses on him. He goes golden. Can they save him in time? Repels up and away. He's going to come back down, and so is Westor. Golden, and now Mountain's getting fired down. This is such a tense fight. In goes Oto. It's never time. H2K have triumphed. They got one kill on the board, and they keep on chasing. Looking for on, flash, root, he's gonna go out of it, and he's got no more spell shield. Forgiven with the pickup.
You could see H2K was constantly thinking about turning that fight. The second all the engagement tools get used, why is Forgiven in the mid lane? I'm confused.
They peel off the Baron, that's all right. Looks like they were going for the
It was a free Baron.
They're gonna start chasing down Albus. Oh, they've got the catch on him now, and he has got nothing in the tank. Can't use that flash. Exhaust was burned. Westor goes in for a desperation move. As everyone moves around, Mountain takes out Forgiven off the screen, but they still get a 2-for-1. Oto is going to be caught between 3 members here. This is getting a bit messy, and Oto is going to have to bail out. They're going to go for Baron.
But still, H2K is no
Ryu is going to pop into the pit. Baron's helping him out here. Best friend to Ryu, and he gets another one on. Jankos goes for it. Teleport in the back, not going to be needed. That should start off the Baron. Westor is still 3 seconds away.
Ryu is a man possessed right now. I mean, honestly, he should take the biggest bow after this game if they manage to pull it out, because 505 has just been everywhere and makes clutch play after clutch play when his team needs it.
Definitely stepping up here in Week 2 of Worlds. His team needs to rely on at least one constant in H2K, and is Ryu picking a late game powerhouse on the rise. And right now, there is no jungle on H2K or AHQ router, which means H2K finally...
He's going to have to speed himself up. The party portal is not going to get taken, and they just used to secure themselves an inhibitor. Westor, desperate charge. They delete him off the map. The red carpet's rolled out, but it's H2K who are marching down the base. Mountain, Albus on, the last defenders left, and H2K just don't care.
And Ryu deletes Ziv on the back end of that team fight. There's not enough members left to defend. They want to end the game.
Trapstone comes out. Desperate hold here, but only jungle and support combined with the AD carry. There's almost no damage on AHQ. This could be the final push.
H2K, they are looking to finish this game, and they get a triple knock-up. That is going to be it. It's all next. H2K are gonna do it right on top of the fountain. Let the minions take the game. H2K earned redemption.
And this is such an important win for this group for H2K because they proved that they can carry on the momentum from winning those lanes individually and snowball it to enough of an advantage that they can actually afford mistakes in the mid game.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is, because that Baron play would have been enough to, you know, break the mentality of, you know, most teams coming into this backs against the wall, already playing against someone that is one win up over you. You know you're chasing them, and they bring it back from the brink.
And for AHQ, they still have their fate in their own hands because I think at the end of the day, they can still tie H2K for a tiebreaker. But we've seen when they get big losses that the internal